Looks like you came to work after a glass of wine on your first day. Ha ha ha!
John leans dramatically toward Min, his energy filling the frame. Min remains composed and mildly amused by his joke, showing no discomfort or offense. Varma watches with quiet curiosity. At a corporate cubicle in Hong Kong, Min, a beautiful East Asian woman in a black business suit, introduces herself with quiet composure. She seems to know that others are aware of her name and acknowledges it gently. Min's expression shifts slightly, showing a trace of irritation as she asks about the man who escorted her earlier, questioning if he always has a stoic expression and an air of superiority.
Is he always like that, with the stoic expression and air of superiority? Speaking to people as if they are servants?
The irritation on Min's face looks natural, as if she briefly forgot to maintain her composed demeanor. John at the left desk rolls his chair closer, eager to answer Min's question. He pushes forward, subtly squeezing Varma, a South Indian man at the middle desk, between their chairs.
Oh, let me tell you about him.
Varma watches Min carefully, listening to every word analytically.
It's interesting to see your reaction, Min. It tells us a lot.
Can you believe how those senior people treat us here on the lower floors? Like we're just ants doing mechanical work. But you know what's the upside? They treat our floors as untouchable zones and rarely come down here. So tell me, how did you get the vice president's assistant to personally escort you to this floor?
In a Hong Kong office, Min sits across from John. The mood shifts from light to quietly significant.
If you have a reference strong enough, those so-called higher-level people will accompany you anywhere.
Min answers John's question with complete, unhurried calm, as if explaining the most obvious thing.
My own connection to the Lee family only earned me a senior manager introduction when I joined. Compared to today, that feels like nothing. Are you related to the Lee main family?
Min's expression grows fractionally more serious at John's question.
It would be better if you asked less about my background. I may not be related to the Lee family.
Min's careful wording catches Varma's attention. His eyes narrow slightly, noticing the distinction John missed. Though the conversation seems casual, underneath, an important detail has been subtly revealed. Min observes Varma for a moment before speaking.
You don't seem to be from Hong Kong.
Varma is genuinely surprised by Min's statement.
I am from India. Moved here 6 months ago. How could you possibly have guessed?
Min explains her deduction calmly.
Most people in Hong Kong address each other by surnames, but you said to call you Varma, which is not a surname. During our brief conversation, you chose to respond in English rather than Chinese, suggesting English is more natural to you, and your light brown skin tone is uncommon here. So, I guessed India.
Varma listens to the deduction, his expression shifting from surprise to a more controlled demeanor. The scene maintains a composed and intellectually charged atmosphere.
It's quite unusual for a model and actress to analyze so much from just one sentence.
Cut to Min in extreme close-up. Her smile is still present. Then something changes in her eyes briefly. The warmth hardens, a reflex she did not intend, and immediately pulls back. The smile returns as if it never left. Cut back to Varma. His expression remains unchanged, but his eyes have registered what they just saw, and he files it away quietly. The corporate accounts department is bustling with activity as the office rhythm returns to normal. Keyboards tap and screens flicker with the quiet hum of routine. Min finishes her documentation, checks her watch, and stands up, ready for lunch.
Hey, Min, how about we grab some lunch? Varma, you coming?
Varma closes his file with a knowing expression, one that anticipates an interesting lunch with John.
Sure, just give me a moment. I'll be right back.
John's face beams with excitement, while Varma shakes his head slightly, a fond smile on his face.